If you're coming to this movie looking for the same kind of lightning in a bottle you got with the first flick, you're just not gonna get it.
This box, Edgar. It's not what you think it is.
Hey guys, welcome to Happywax TV. Okay, I hope I wasn't too harsh there at the beginning, but to say I was disappointed with this flick is an understatement. This is going to be more of my opinion than it will be a review, but I mean, I had to jump on here and talk about this flick. Now, the first one, just simply called The Jack in the Box, was a great film. I did a review for it a couple years ago. I was raving about it. It's what I considered low-budget gold. It really was. It was an independent film. You know, they used next to no CGI. The demon creature in this movie, this clown, was fucking amazing. It was practical. It was something new and refreshing. It really was. And this little Jack-in-the-Box guy, he doesn't really fucking do anything. He just stands there and stares at you when he pops out, and it's creepy as fuck. And I loved it. I loved the first movie. So when I found out they were releasing this one, The Jack-in-the-Box Awakening, I was like a fat kid on a Smartie. I could not sit down fast enough and watch this flick. And I'll be honest with you. Like, I didn't do it because I wanted to give it, you know, its fair due, but I almost fast forwarded through the middle section and some of the third act in this movie. It is, like, it's fucking boring. It is. And I hate to say it with such cool creatures in this movie. But it's fucking boring. The kills are boring. Listen, if the distributors are what's holding you back from putting more gore in this creature feature, then you need to find new distributors. I hate to say that, but give me a fucking break. I mean, there's 1,000 movies that I watched last year that were gory as hell, that I gave awesome ratings to, and they all found distribution. So, I mean, if you're telling me you have to cut back the blood and the gore because of distributors, I ain't buying it. I bought it for the first one. I'm not buying it this time. There's no fucking way. This movie felt like they didn't have a story, but they needed to put this movie out, right? So they just concocted this. It's almost the same story as the first one, other than, well, I'll get to it in a sec, but I mean, it is. It's just, instead of taking place in an art museum, it takes place in a mansion. And the only little kind of dark sort of twist that they threw into this one was the mother, who has bone cancer, is on her deathbed, right? So and obviously they're rich. So she gets this Jack-in-the-Box that this guy brings to her at the very opening scene, okay, because she understands how the curse works. And if she, you know, opens a Jack-in-the-Box and asks for life, is what she keys into the top of the box. And then she has to give 6 souls or 6 people to this demon creature to take back into this Jack-in-the-Box world. It's pretty much it. That's the only difference. In the first one, it just opened and this Jack-in-the-Box creature, this demon, just went after people that were in the museum, so it could get released after it hit the 6. This one's a little bit different because it's making this woman, you know, seem a little dark because she doesn't really care about anyone other than, you know, trying to get rid of this cancer. And then she's got her son, you know, who is very timid and kind of standoffish in the beginning. And then by the end of the movie, he's, you know, feeding this creature red shirts. Okay. And what I mean by red shirts are, if you know the original Star Trek TV series, red shirts are the characters that are in one episode. You don't know who they are. You don't care about them. They're just there to get killed either on the Enterprise or they beam down to a planet and they're killed. They're called red shirts. That's the same as this movie. I mean, everyone that this demon creature goes after, you don't give a flying fuck about because you don't know anything about them. You don't. They're just thrown in there as servants, or one guy's a doctor that's got about 2 minutes of screen time. They're just thrown in there so this demon creature can go and kill them and collect his soul and drag him into this Jack-in-the-Box. But the kills are fucking nothing. Like, it's there's a little bit more blood in this movie than the first one, but not much. And it's repetition. This demon creature comes out of the box, kills this red shirt in some lame ass fashion. And then you've got an eternity of boring dialogue between the son and the next servant or his mom or whoever it is. And then the demon creature comes out for 2 more seconds, another lame ass kill, into the box you go, and it's just rinse and repeat for the whole fucking movie. It is. It's though I sound like I was disappointed with this flick, I wanted so much fucking more from it. Listen, this movie isn't all bad, okay? It is definitely shot better than the first one. It has a better look to it. The mansion that they have, they utilized perfectly, you know, to keep it in like a one location set. I don't think there's any CGI in this flick. If there is, you can hardly notice it. I don't think there's any. I love the 2 creatures in this movie. This Jack in the Box, who hardly gets any screen time at all. Just one silly little scene at the beginning and then midway through, and that's it. And then this demon creature. We need to see more of them. Yeah, you get a little bit more at the end, okay, but not enough. Not enough to pull this movie through. It's just full of boring fucking dialogue, and it's an hour and a half. Like, trim the dialogue back by 10 minutes to keep the pace going in between the lame ass kills. And they don't have to be lame ass kills. They really don't. Amp the fucking gore up. You've got this awesome, practical demon creature. Like, they should just be mutilating people. And I don't care about distributors. Like I said earlier, I watched 1,000 horror movies last year that were full, balls to the wall, fucking blood and guts and just craziness. There's no excuse why when this demon fucking Jack, or this demon clown, comes out of the box, he's not just shredding these people to fucking bits and pieces. It's lame. It's fucking lame. It really is. And I'm just being honest. I love the first movie. I didn't love this movie because it's exactly the same fucking thing. I will give this movie props for the background story of how this demon creature came to be. Okay, they touched on it in like a 3 or 4 minute scene kind of in the second act, which I thought was cool because I did want to learn kind of where he came from. I wish they would have expanded that a bit more, but we get to see that, and then I will give them the ending. Okay, the last, like, I don't know, 5 to 6 minutes of this movie, we actually get to see a lot of this creature, and the tenseness of the scenes is fairly decent. But everything else leading up to that, it's just rinse and repeat. Kill, boring dialogue. Kill, boring lame ass kill, boring dialogue. Lame ass kill, boring dialogue. Rinse and repeat with a bunch of red shirts that we don't fucking care about acting as servants, and one guy's a doctor. That's all it is. That's all it is. And I'm disappointed. I really am. Now, do I want to see another one of these movies? I absolutely do. Okay, but they have to take this franchise in a different direction with a different story, because again, I mean, it was, other than, you know, them trying to darken the theme a bit with this lady who, you know, wants to kill her fucking servants, showing no care for other people just so she can survive. I kind of appreciated that, but at the end of the day, it's just him running around killing people. And I mean, that's on the minimum, or the low end. I mean, it's basically a lot of just boring fucking dialogue in this movie. And watching the son transform, which I guess maybe that's what they were trying to go for, but I didn't fucking buy into it. It was just boring fucking dialogue. So anyways, listen, I talk about rinse and repeat. I'm just saying the same thing over and over again, but holy fuck was I disappointed. I wanted so much more from this fucking movie, especially when you have this awesome fucking clown creature. Like, Jesus Christ, you should be shredding people to pieces. Anyways, okay, Jack in the Box Awakening. It is out now. If you've seen it, leave me comments down below. Let me know what you thought of it. If you haven't, seriously, go rent it. It's definitely a one-time watch, okay? And you don't need to see the first movie to understand what's going on in this movie, because there's no tie-ins at all. And they explain everything that you need to know in the first 5 minutes of this movie when the box opens. So you don't even need to watch the first one. But I do highly recommend you watch the first one as well, because I really liked it. So anyways, go rent it. Come back here and let me know what you think. It's on all platforms, and YouTube and Amazon and everywhere. So go check it out. Come back here, let me know what you think, guys. And then I want to know, am I over exaggerating here? I don't think I am. Okay, I don't bullshit and I don't sugarcoat stuff. This movie could have been way fucking better than it was. So anyways, prove me wrong. Let me know in the comment sections. And until next time, guys, stay scared.